Today, we're diving into 84 powerful Stoic quotes that have the potential to change your life. After weeks of studying these, I can honestly say they reshaped my perspective. Listen to these daily for 2 weeks. You won't be the same. Let's begin. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Epictetus. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca. It is better to conquer your sexual impulses than to be conquered by them. Epictetus. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man. Seneca. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Epictetus. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. Seneca. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Seneca. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. Marcus Aurelius. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Zeno of Citium. No evil is honorable, but death is honorable. Therefore, death is not evil. Zeno of Citium. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. You always own the option of having no opinion. Marcus Aurelius. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius. Sexual desire is among the desires that must be controlled, lest it control us. Epictetus. Remember that it is not the man who gives ill who injures, but the one who accepts it is injured. Epictetus. Happiness is not a matter of intensity, but of balance, order, rhythm, and harmony. Epictetus. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Marcus Aurelius. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Seneca. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. Heraclitus. No man was ever wise by chance. Seneca. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them. Epictetus. Let us train our minds to desire what the situation demands. Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. If you wish to be loved, love. Seneca. A Stoic is not one who lacks emotions, but one who directs them properly. Seneca. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Marcus Aurelius. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Epictetus. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. Marcus Aurelius. The more a man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. Marcus Aurelius. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Seneca. Contentment comes not so much from great wealth as from few wants. Epictetus. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Marcus Aurelius. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. Seneca. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Epictetus. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Seneca. Nothing happens to anyone that he can't endure. Marcus Aurelius. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Marcus Aurelius. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Marcus Aurelius. He who is brave is free. Seneca. Do not explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. Marcus Aurelius. The first thing a person should learn is how to manage their sexual impulses. Epictetus. He who indulges in empty fears earns himself real fears. Seneca. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Epictetus. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Seneca. Difficulty shows what men are. Epictetus. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. We cannot control the evil tongues of others, but a good life enables us to disregard them. Epictetus. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Marcus Aurelius. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Seneca. Nothing endures but change. Heraclitus. If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius. Be silent for the most part, or, if you speak, say only what is necessary, and in a few words. Epictetus. Sex should be used only as a means to procreation, not pleasure. Musonius Rufus. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. Seneca. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about things. Epictetus. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Marcus Aurelius. Fidelity is a virtue, and it should guide all our sexual actions. Musonius Rufus. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today, because tomorrow will come with new tasks. Seneca. Do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life. Marcus Aurelius. The more we try to avoid our sexual desires, the stronger they can become, so it's better to direct them wisely. Musonius Rufus. Every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? Seneca. The sexual act, if misused, can lead to imbalance in the soul. Epictetus. Take full account of what excellences you possess, and in gratitude, remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not. Marcus Aurelius. A man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. Seneca. The good man is the friend of all living things. Seneca. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Seneca. Let silence be your goal for the most part. Say only what is necessary, and in few words, Epictetus. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. Seneca. Sex should be treated as a natural function, not something to be ashamed of or glorified. Epictetus. Comment below with, "I'm starting today," to encourage others to follow your lead. Explore my other videos to make the life even better. Stay strong. Stay stoic. Thanks for tuning in.